This came up multiple times in coaching calls this week, and it came up for me again this morning. So I said, it's time for us to have a little conversation about it. It is super simple, super powerful to help you eat healthier. Let's dive in. Welcome, I'm Sheri Traxler with Nourish Life, author of Go Forward, 28 Days to Eat, Move, and Enjoy Life God's Way. We're talking about the eating part today. And remember to subscribe and click that notification bell as we get started. What are we talking about? Eating in reverse. When I was in the heyday of my dieting, my yo-yo dieting, I would count how many calories needed to be on my plate, and I would start with my least favorite first and work up to my favorite. You may have done this with a piece of cake. I've done it. Oh, that's a really cool piece of icing on that. So let's scrape that, save it till last, eat the cake, and then eat the icing. If you have a little bit or a lot of the diet mentality, that's often how we do that. Here's where it hurts us, you all. It hurts you because as an intuitive eater, you need to be listening to your hunger and satisfaction, your hunger and your fullness levels. If you're saving the best for last, you can guess what happens. Yes, even if you have gotten to the place of physical satisfaction, you're going ahead and eating and cleaning your plate. You're going ahead and eating those last pieces that were your favorites, even after you're physically satisfied. This morning, here's how this happened for me. I'd finished my workout and I made one of my favorite post-workout treats, meals, just some plain Greek yogurt and a homemade muffin. And I started, eat a bite of the muffin, eat a bite of the yogurt, and so forth until I had one bite of the muffin left and a few bites of yogurt left. I clicked back into that old diet mentality, you all, and I started saving the last bite of the muffin. And I was like, okay, I'll finish the yogurt and then I'll finish the muffin. And I thought, oh, no. We've had these conversations with clients this week. We're not doing that. Said, your next favorite bite is the muffin. So go ahead and have it. And that way, if you hit fullness and you leave a few bites of the yogurt, you've not overeaten. Amazing how that happens. I remember when I was talking with a personal training client many years ago, and she had no hang-ups with food. We were just working on fitness and exercise. And I asked her, I said, how do you approach your meals with what you eat first? And she actually, with a little bit of shame, said, well, I hate to admit it, but I start with what I really want first. I said, that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. I had been just beginning to learn about intuitive eating at that time and beginning to experiment with it myself. I said, that's what I'm reading, that's how it's supposed to be, is that you go, what's my next favorite bite? And you have that. And then what's my next favorite bite? And you have that. And even as a non-dieter, she had bought into what a lot of the media talks about of, eat everything you're supposed to and clean your plate. When you're looking at your balanced, powerful plate, you're supposed to say, what do I want next? What bite do I want next? And eat that and enjoy that. I want to show you a really concrete example of what I mean. And if you are saying, I need to know more about this. I need to know more about intuitive eating and how to fuel my body and have a good relationship with food. I have a resource you really need. And it is Nourish Your Life. There's a video version and an audio version. You can do hard copy if you want. I've got links below. If you want a downloadable version, I'll put links on that as well. Do yourself a favor and get the help you need with it. Yum! I cannot wait to get into this salad, but not right now because I'm not hungry yet. I'm listening to my body as to when it is hungry. But when I eat this, I will eat it in reverse, meaning reverse of the whole diet thing that I used to do. So what you do even with this is you go, what is my next favorite bite? Maybe you feel like, oh wow, I had a really hard workout. My body is craving protein. So your first few bites might be that smoked salmon. Then after that you go, oh, that's kind of salty. I want something simpler, so you might go for some of the lettuce. But after a few bites of lettuce, that gets kind of bland. Oh, I want a little something sweet. So then you eat a cranberry or two or some apples. I'm holding this down. You can't see it. The point is, it's not that you eat one thing on your plate and then the next thing and then the next. It's what's my next favorite bite. You don't want to do the saving, because then let's say 3/4 of the way through this I got full. I would keep eating it so I could have those last favorite bites. I hope that this is resonating. It's going to help you. I know that it helped my clients this week as we talked about it, and it was those ahas of, oh, eating in reverse. I need to eat what is my next favorite bite. If you want more tips on this, obviously subscribe, click that notification bell, and if you really want to dive deeper into it, pop into the description and pick up Nourish Your Life. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you for making a difference in your own life as you find your unique path and fulfill your potential.